Welcome back to the channel, Urban Gardener DC. My name is Chris. Today in this video I wanted to go over doing something really simple, right? Have you all obviously been to the local nursery, big box stores, whatever you may habit, and you see these beautiful what do they call them, salads in a bowl, where they have different mixed greens all nicely planted in a pot or a bowl or some type of a container. And I was at my local nursery over the weekend and I saw one, and it had, some red leaf lettuce, some regular romaine lettuce, I think it was cabbage, arugula, just an assortment. One pot was $37. It was like a little, I don't know, maybe 12-inch pot. And it looked beautiful. Everything was blooming wonderfully. It looked healthy. And I thought to myself, my gosh, you could go for $37. You could buy, I don't know how many salads you could buy at the local grocery store. And it got me to thinking is, well, I already have all these wonderful leafy greens that I've germinated, right? I have arugula, kale, cabbage. I have all this stuff ready to go out in the garden here in Zone 7 in Washington, D.C. It's mid-March. We're getting some highs in the 60s, mid-60s during the daytime, going down into the lower 50s, into the 40s overnight. Last night was a little bit chillier, went down into the upper 30s. But leafy greens, they don't mind that. They can't stand a hard frost over a period of days, but going down into those temps, leafy greens is the perfect time of year to get those in the ground. So I wanted to demonstrate how I can make this salad in a bowl for like pennies on the dollar, right? So what I have here is just your typical 10-inch pot. I think there may be like $3-4 at Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever. And this is last year's amendment of soil. It's a mixture of mulch, potting mix, and some ground soil. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this pot that I have soil. I've already amended it. It's already been mixed up. It's a little dry, but that's fine for planting right now because we're going to water all this back in. But I just want to show you simply, let me grab my tray here, let's start out over here with the arugula, which looks super duper healthy. We're just going to pop that little pod out. I'm going to create a nice little hole for this arugula. So you're going to put one over here. And then let's grab another one. Pop him out like so. Stick another one over here. Like that. And then I want to grab some kale. So I have this kale that's already gone completely haywire in these little cells. So I'm going to just gently pinch that out. Right? So you got the nice kale seedling there. I'm going to put that kale right in the middle. And then I have some collards as well, but I think I'm going to do more of a salad mixture. So I think I'm going to mix in the kale with some more arugula. It looks super duper healthy. I just started these in your typical seed tray. I actually had this particular tray sitting under on my kitchen countertop. So like underneath your cabinets, you have those like recessed lights. So all I did is I put a couple books, stacked them up on top of each other, and then put this tray right underneath the light. So the light was sitting, 2 to 3 inches above the seed tray. And here we are 3 weeks later, and this tray is doing phenomenal. And that's why I need to get this stuff transplanted, because these these vegetables are not going to grow much further in this seed tray. They're going to start to bolt on me, which, as you see, some of them already have. They're a little bit leggy, but they're still going to be fine. And this time of year, with those cooler temperatures in the evenings, they're going to bask in the sun during the daytime and then slow down their basic growth in the evenings, which is fine. So we get that out of the way. And then, as you see there, within, what, a couple minutes, we now have a beautiful self-germinated salad in a bowl. And that took little to no time. It was buying a couple seed packs, getting, I think these trays you can buy, this is the larger tray, I think this is 72 cells, so 72 individual plants. I typically like to put 2 seeds into each of those cells. Not everything germinates, as we know. I was fortunate on this tray that almost all of these cells popped up, which is, you know, it happens. So all I'm going to do here now, this is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and water all of these in. Place this outside on my patio, on my deck. You could place it in maybe a kitchen window, living room window, as long as you get some decent daylight. In a couple weeks, you're going to have a beautiful, flourishing pot in your window that you can now go harvest for your salads, for your sandwiches, anything, right? So with that being said, guys, this is just another quick video showing what I'm able to do here in Zone 7, Washington, D.C. area, without spending a ton of money at the big box stores and buying these, you know, beautiful, they are beautiful, these beautiful salads in a bowl, where I can actually go ahead and buy a couple seed packs, germinate them myself. So now a lot of this is going to end up in our community garden, which we talk about on this channel as well, where we actually germinate, maintain, and then harvest for the community. So we have a senior living facility right across the street from our community garden. All throughout the summer, they're going to be invited over, you know, specific days of the week to come harvest whatever they want. Right now, I've already germinated, gosh, 3 or 4 different varieties of tomatoes, cucumbers, pole beans, 2 or 3 different varieties of squash, some chili peppers, jalapeno peppers, habanero peppers. What else? I'm thinking there's something else that I'm missing. Cucumbers. Oh, eggplant. We have the first time I've ever tried it, and I'll do a video about that as well. Have you ever seen those really delicate, it's a white elongated eggplant? Anyways, I digress. I'll go and do a video about that and take you on the journey. This is the first time I've ever done a non-traditional, like a Black Beauty or the Japanese style eggplant. So this white one will be something to look forward to. So guys, don't forget, if I provided any type of value, please comment below in this video. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your suggestions, and maybe you can share with me what you're doing in your market. For now, this is Chris, Urban Gardener DC, signing off, and I will see you on the next one.